Brand new noise from Nonpoint right there. That song is called Ruthless on 100.3. The X Rocks. Lead singer of Nonpoint, Elias Soriano, is on the phone with us right now to talk about that new song and the new face of fun of Nonpoint. How you doing, Elias?
Man, I am so happy to be on the phone with y'all, so let's do this.
Beautiful. Congratulations on music release day, Elias. I mean, Ruthless is a fantastic song, but that's not a surprise. You guys have been pumping out fantastic music for a while. We'll get into the song in just a second, but I want you to take us on this journey, if you don't mind. It's been a pretty busy month for the Nonpoint camp, and it all started a couple weeks ago when you guys released a pretty awesome documentary making a pretty big announcement. What was that exactly?
That the band has gone independent. We decided to take our careers and our lives basically into our own hands and give the fans what we feel like they've been missing out of the band for a couple of years, and now we want to kind of, reignite everyone and really kind of do things the way we feel like they should be doing.
It's taken 20 years or so to get to this point. What was it now that decided today this is the right time to do this?
I guess the pandemic kind of put us in that position where we could actually test it. Everything was basically on hold, and we decided to put our heads down and pop up the list and start doing the research and figuring out what it was going to take to get this thing out ourselves. And, it was a ton of work. It's been 3 years in the making with the research and the marketing and just trying to figure out the logistics. But it was really the pandemic that kind of gave us that nudge to really try it ourselves.
And I see I think it was the other day you released a bunch of Ruthless merch. And to me, I'm like, that's the pinnacle there of being independent on your own, because that all that stuff is from you guys. You're reaping all the benefits of that, and you're being able to get it to the fans when you want it to get to them, and not having to wait for somebody else to say, okay, let's do it.
It's hard to move as quickly as you want to when there's a lot of people involved. Everyone wants to approve it. Everybody wants to have their hands in it, and then you also have professionals on that team that you want to lean on. But those professionals are also leaning on 24 other teams on their label that sometimes will take attention, take timing, take efforts away from our plan. And our plan, this time had to be flawless. So we decided to rest it all on our shoulders and take the risk ourselves, because it is a gigantic risk.
And that has led to the creation of 361, which looks amazing. It's very clear you guys aren't messing around, but man, nobody picks up a guitar to learn how to be a businessman. What's been the biggest and hardest transition for you as you kind of get into this mode and doing all these different things now when it comes to Nonpoint and taking it seriously?
I think honestly it's switching hats. Because I'm, a board member, I'm a label partner, I'm part of the marketing team, I'm part of the promotion team, I'm the guy that basically writes all the copy and ads for most of our posts. Frankie is constantly sending me edits here, do this, check on this, is this good? Rusha is this trademark? I need you to get files and registration numbers, and we need to meet with people. So it's really flipping from hat to hat, and then finally flipping on to the Elias from Nonpoint hat and being able to do all the creative and all of this stuff, interviews and writing music. So I think that's been the hardest thing, is getting back to feeling that blissful freedom of just being an artist. That I haven't felt that in a couple of years now.
So let's get to the new song Ruthless, which of course comes out today. You can check it out on all the streaming platforms. You can also hear it here on the X. Elias, how does that change the way the band goes about making music, or does it at all?
It's changed everything. It basically rests on us. The risk is on us, but the opinions are all our own. So, when we sat down to do the music video and I was doing the concept, and I showed everyone the concept, everyone was like, are we going to be able to get away with this? This is violent. So, that's some of the things that we're now playing in, is things that we normally wouldn't we wouldn't be able to risk in a traditional label scenario. Right now this is our hands down has to be our most violent and most irresponsible music video that we've ever done. So we're excited to see what the fans think, and the song is Ruthless, so we had to make a video that did the same.
And I have to imagine that in the song and in the forthcoming stuff is a lot of feelings probably about trying to get loose and trying to be free and doing your own thing.
Our producer really pegged it. when he said, you guys need to go harder, you need to go more aggressive, forget about, confining and boundaries and wondering if, go with your gut. And, we coined the term irresponsible music. This is hands down our most irresponsible music ever. And we feel like rock fans are going to go, we need this right now. We really need this.
Obviously, it's a big day. Obviously, probably Ruthless isn't the only thing you've done in the studio. What comes next? Do we have an album in the works? Are we putting it all together? Are we taking this one at a time? What do you think?
The documentary lays it out, so I guess I can lay it out here, too, without getting in trouble with the team. It's going to be EP after EP. We decided to give each song its day in the sun. There's something to be said about the track that takes you from this track to this track. And, bodies of work never really get that kind of attention. So we're swinging for the fences. Every single song that we drop is going to basically have a video. It's going to have a promotion. It's going to have a campaign behind it. But, our next steps will be, people are waiting on to see what we're doing with Dubs. We teased it on the merchandise. You can see it in the album artwork for the EP of Ruthless, so people know that they're going to get a taste of it on there. We have our song that's coming up after that, we feel like is a better song than Ruthless. So we're excited to see what people think about that one. And then we're going to hit another EP. It's going to go from Ruthless to a second EP to a third EP, and then a final body of work that kind of brings everything together and tells the complete story of this cycle.
Well, we're glad to be here with you, man, and I know that we go back. I mean, it seems weird to say almost 20 years.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud of what you guys continue to do and rising up and beyond a lot of the challenges that we've seen here in the last few years with music. And so, can't wait to see what else you guys do, man.
Thank you. It's been a long journey. But we feel like we have the right team, we have the right music, and we have the right attitude now. So let's see where it goes.
No doubt about it, man. Ruthless is fantastic. Cannot wait to see what comes next as well. Again, Elias, man, thanks for making time for us this morning. I know it's crazy busy, and we look forward to chatting again soon, all right?
Anytime. We'll circle